Hey everyone, welcome to today's Explainer. Right off the bat, we're diving into a genuinely clever solution for your kitchen. Listen, if you've ever thought that baking your own artisan bread at home was just, way too messy or demanded way too much precious counter space, well, you're absolutely going to want to stick around for this. So let me ask you a question, and I want you to be totally honest with yourself here. Do you want fresh artisan bread without sacrificing your entire kitchen counter? Because that's the classic problem, right? We all crave that amazing smell and taste of a warm homemade loaf. But the reality? Traditional bread making means flour literally everywhere, and dragging out these heavy, bulky appliances that just eat up half your workspace. Honestly, it stops us in our tracks. Well, today, we're looking at something that elegantly solves that exact problem.
Okay, let's dive into this. Section 1. Meet the compact bread maker.
All right, here it is, the Cuisinart Compact Automatic Bread Maker. Take a look at these dimensions. Just 13.25 inches high, 11.25 inches wide, and 10.25 inches deep. It's incredibly space efficient. Plus, it's got this beautiful, sleek, brushed stainless steel finish that just screams modern design. And with a full 3-year warranty from Cuisinart, it absolutely guarantees peace of mind, showing you're getting a highly engineered, durable machine bundled into a remarkably small package.
Moving right along to Section 2, small profile, massive results.
Now, what's really interesting about this is how it overcomes those traditional baking barriers. The contrast is actually fascinating. On one hand, you've got this super compact footprint. It's lightweight, unassuming, but on the other hand, it yields a full 2-pound loaf of bread. No way, right? You aren't making some tiny miniature loaf or compromising on the yield. You're getting full-size, family-ready results from an appliance that won't totally dominate your countertop.
Just look at how seamlessly it fits into a modern kitchen. It sits perfectly right next to your everyday items, a jar of utensils, some fresh cherries, a bit of greenery. It doesn't look like some industrial piece of machinery taking over your home. It's just a stylish extension of your kitchen. And because it is so compact and lightweight, if you do ever decide to tuck it away in a cabinet or pantry, it's incredibly easy to just stash away.
Next up, Section 3, total customization and control.
12. I really want that number to just sink in for a second.
Because, you might be thinking that a smaller size means sacrificing your options. But 12 represents the huge array of pre-programmed menu options you get at the touch of a button. We aren't just talking about basic white or whole wheat here, though obviously it nails those. You've got specific settings for French bread, sweet bread, and even gluten-free options, which is an absolute game changer for anyone with dietary restrictions. It handles artisan dough, regular dough, packaged mixes, and get this, it even has settings to make jam and cake. It's a true multitasker for sure.
All right, Section 4, smart features for easy baking. So the crucial point here is how effortless this machine makes the entire process. The workflow is wonderfully simple. Step 1, you just select your program from that list we just went over, choose your loaf size, you get 3 options there, and pick your crust color. Want it light, medium, dark and crunchy? You've got 3 distinct color settings. Step 2, you can literally watch the magic happen right through the viewing window on top. And Step 3, simply listen for the beep to add your mix-ins. Boom, done.
Let's look at how this works in practice. Check out that super intuitive top-down digital control panel. Everything is clearly labeled, your programs, your color button, size selector, and a really easy-to-read LCD screen right in the middle showing exactly where you are in the bake. And alongside that, you can see the proof. The lid is open, and resting perfectly inside that baking pan is a flawlessly baked, beautifully browned loaf. Picture a freshly sliced loaf dotted perfectly with cranberries and nuts. Getting those ingredients perfectly distributed without any guesswork is all thanks to the smart beep reminder. The machine literally tells you the exact right moment to drop in your mix-ins. It also prompts you to remove the kneading paddle before the baking cycle starts so you don't end up tearing a massive hole out of the bottom of your beautiful loaf. Honestly, it's just brilliant, thoughtful engineering.
And finally, Section 5, beyond just basic loaves.
And this brilliantly illustrates what it empowers you to make. It comes with a recipe booklet packed with instant family favorites. Imagine crafting a zesty jalapeno cheddar bread or a rustic airy ciabatta just waiting to be dipped in olive oil. You can satisfy your sweet tooth with gooey cinnamon swirl rolls or whip up a hearty multi-grain bread for your morning toast. The machine handles all the exact science and heavy lifting, completely freeing you up to enjoy the fun, creative results.
So we've seen the sleek, space-saving design, the 12 diverse menu options, the smart controls, and the incredible variety of treats this little machine can crank out. Which leaves us with a pretty fun question to ponder. With endless customization and such a compact footprint, what will be the very first artisan loaf you bake in your kitchen? Will it be a classic French loaf, a sweet cinnamon treat, or maybe a savory cheddar creation? The possibilities really are endless. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and hey, happy baking!